Hello everyone, welcome back to Battletech by Harebrained Schemes. Just to let you know, I'm recording this one immediately after the last one. So yeah, still dealing with the pain thing. But it's better. Let's go into the contract. We can expect, even though it was, what, 1.5 or was it 2.5? Can't remember. Either way, we improved everybody's skill that we could. You know, Halibut, I think I know what path to take you on. Sensor lock. But we will deploy. 1.5. There.
Let's hit him hard.
I agree.
Command interface initiated.
Only contracted for a single target. We're going to move this way to reveal them. Let's go.
Got it. Moving to position.
Moving out.
There we go.
I've got something.
What are we dealing with here? A locust and not full strength. All right. Yeah, not a high chance to hit.
Engaging target.
That's a really good thing about a locust. Another locust and another locust. And a commando. Yep. Glitch.
I hear ya.
Yeah, go in and punch it.
Coordinates received.
Look at the size difference. Boot to the head.
Down.
Standing by.
I'm not doing a death from above on a locust. That's just asking for unnecessary damage to the legs. Now, an alpha strike. Yes. Good enough? Good enough?
I think I hit something good. Receiving you. On it.
We'll try and hit this one.
All weapons, go.
Excellent shooting there.
Tango's trash.
Halibut, excellent shooting. Maybe I'll try and have fish and chips today. Halibut, yeah. And let's see if the PPC will hit.
Engaging target.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. After all the hard battles, it's nice to have something easy like this. Squishy. Squishy mechs, you know?
Waiting on you, Commander.
Now let's stand in the forest.
Uh-huh.
Go stomp it. Go stomp it.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that.
Bang! You're dead!
Medusa.
Yep.
Our punching mech has yet to get into punching range of something. That's funny. Do it! Do it! Do it!
Target's taken a critical hit.
Not much left. Halibut,
Ready for orders.
do your best.
Confirmed.
Inner torso, fire.
Let's see how you handle this.
Beautiful.
Target eliminated.
That's 2 for halibut. Maybe I should celebrate with fish and chips.
Position confirmed.
Aye, aye.
Good to reduce a little bit of heat. You're a 50-ton mech. I don't think you have much chance. A Centurion, yes? Let's sprint. Race. And if you were a mech warrior and you
What can I do for
saw
you?
these kinds of odds and you had no assistance,
Going turbo!
would you actually move forward or would you get the hell out of there?
Receiving you.
I think you'd get the hell out of there, you know?
Lifting off.
It's a hunchback. Ah!
Target confirmed.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Standing by.
Sprint, get closer. Go this way.
Roger.
Fire everything.
Engaging target.
Conservative shooting.
Good to go. This should be good.
I like it.
Yes, Commander.
Now we will do a death from above. We hit that side. We did some good damage.
Target locked. Engaging jump jets.
What do we get? Right arm destroyed. Not too shabby.
Ready for orders. Heading out.
We may be able to knock it down, which would be a great benefit to us.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. Let's try and take out all the medium lasers. This will also injure the pilot.
Engaging target.
Nice.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
The pilot's going to try and bolt.
Waiting for orders.
Try and take out the leg now.
Got it. Want some more, huh?
Not really going to be able to run away. Movement's too slow.
Waiting for orders.
We want to try for the left side. I'm just slowly dismantling this mech. Kind of a perverse pleasure after the tough
Targeting
fights we've
for
had.
Physical attack.
Left torso, left arm, pilot's gone. Oh, we took out the center torso. Well, there goes our fun.
Removed.
Commander, the area has been cleared.
Mission successful.
Wonderful. Beautiful. Nice. Like this one's was never going to be a huge payout, but that's nice. No one injured, no repairs. That's even better. Now I can get a locust. I can get, honestly, because we can sell the locust, get a little bit more money. We'll do that. Actually, do you know what would be good? Well, I could do this. We have a chance to get the other one, which would give us another locust. So why don't we try for that? We took all the mech pieces. Wow. Okay. That's, wow. Nice when that happens. Damn. That's some good loot.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Locust and Locust 1V. And we're immediately going to go to the store because we should be able to sell those. No. What about the Locust 1S? Where's the Locust 1S? Firestarter. Hunchback. Locust M, Locust V. Where's the Locust S? Oh shoot. I'm sorry. We had 2 spots open. Okay, so we actually only had 1 to sell by the looks of it. Don't care, selling it. We've been having a lot of trouble here. So we never had a 1S. Now we do in our collection. This is good. There. I mean, we're not getting a huge amount here, but it's going to help, especially considering I want to buy a large laser. Where's that large laser? Large laser. Here, it's unlimited. So let's get one. Just one. Now let's see. Yang. Let's talk to Yang a little.
Anything I can do?
How are you liking the new ship? Love it. She's a big old ship, Commander. This bucket can carry more tonnage than I know what to do with. And the mech bay? Man, that mech bay. Do you have any idea how tough it is to refit a mech on a Leopard? Other mech techs won't even try it. You've got no room to maneuver, no room to do anything. The odds of getting killed in some horrific industrial accident go right through the roof. Tell me a little bit of, I got a few questions about the mech bay. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Tutorial, and tutorial. Tutorial. That's enough. We're not doing tutorial because I've already gone through everything, right? So, thank you, Yang, for the tutorial. Tell me a little bit about yourself. How'd you wind up with this crew? For some reason I was reading that as wind and not wind. That's a long story, boss. Shortest version I can give you. I signed on after I served my term in the Third Succession War, fighting for the Capellan Confederation. If you want to know more, you can ask whatever you want. Otherwise, let's get back to talking shop. Where are you from originally? Brant in the Confederation. You may have heard of our claim to fame, the Crowley Lizard Cow? No? Well, trust me, they're delicious. Anyway, as the story goes, Brant was a really nice place once, a tourist spot, big with hikers and fishing enthusiasts, pale blue skies and emerald green seas. A booming agricultural business, you know, the works. I never knew it that way, though. Stefan Maris got to it a couple of centuries before I was born, and well, that was that. Now who's this? Born, died. As president of the Rimworld Republic, Stefan Amaris expanded the Republican army and placed Republican agents in key positions throughout the Star League. He fostered a close relationship with Richard Cameron, while the First Lord was in his minority. When Cameron came of age, Amaris guided him towards policies that would move Alexander Catherine SLDF away from Terra and place Republican forces there instead. With these preparations in place, Stefan Amaris murdered Richard Cameron on December 27th, 2766, and declared himself First Lord in beginning the Amaris Civil War. And Kandritsky raised the Rimworld Republic and returned to Terra to defeat Amaris' forces and capture him. Stefan Amaris was executed by firing squad. His remains were donated to the Medical School of University of New Samarkand. Oh, nasty. As the story goes, Bryant used to have these enormous orbital mirrors, storm inhibitors, they called them. The Star League put them in place. When Amaris took the system in the Civil War, he had his troops use them for target practice. Without those mirrors, Bryant reverted to its natural state, a miserable little ball of wind-blown dirt, actively hostile to human life. By the time I came along, the only place where people could live in relative safety were the planet's poles. Of course, you can't fit a planet's entire population into a handful of cities at its poles. There isn't enough space, no matter how far down you dig or how tall you build. A lot of people, mostly the poor, died in the early days. There's still a lot of overcrowding in Bryant cities even now. Me about your time in the military. Who'd you serve with? We know, but the 2nd St. Ives Lancers, 1st Battalion, under Major Ling. We saw more action than most. The arm is a souvenir of my time in the service. I lost the original back in 3010 on St. Lawrence. You know, when we first arrived at St. Lawrence, I loved the place. It's an agricultural world, sort of a breadbasket for the neighboring systems. Green fields, rolling hills, you get the picture. We just walk out of hell on Hidari. The Fedrats drove us out in 05 with our tails between our legs, so it looked like paradise to us. I remember kicking back in the med bay, my feet propped up on an engine block, sipping on a snifter of Ambergris vermouth. Not a bad way to spend a sunny afternoon. Fedrats? A person living in or whose national origin is the Federated Sons. Vermouth is red, usually found in tiny bottles in port shops. Getting large bottles takes connections. Getting a crate of it, well, Anyway, it turned out the Federated Sons weren't done with us yet. We were barely a month into our deployment when they sent the Celti Hussars to burn us out. I'm sure that there were some strategic reasons for House Davian want St. Louis, but it sure felt personal to me. Created by the Federation Sons in an effort to replicate a light horse-style regiment of the Star League era, the combination of mechs and mounted infantry was ideal for conducting swift raids. The Hussars. This is supposed to be a play on Corsairs? Also encouraged personnel to dine together regardless of rank or branch of service, prompting a high re-enlistment rate. Long story short, one of their scouts managed to slip through our perimeter and hit my mech bay. I was tinkering around on a Centurion custom-made rumble seat at the time. Being surrounded by all that armor is the only reason I made it out alive. Still, I didn't make it out unscathed. I lost two of my favorite assistants and my own right arm. I've got this ugly thing grafted onto me as a reminder. Looks like a harness too is connected to help, I guess. Why'd you leave the Capanel Confederation? After my tour of duty was up, you mean? I don't know, it was just time for a change. Besides, the place wasn't for me anymore. In a way, it never really was. I learned a lot from my time in the service. Got a first-hand view of the elitist bullshit that saturates Capalan culture. How it rewards highborn idiots at the common people's expense. Speaking as a thoroughly common man, that didn't sit right with me. When my tour was over, I packed up my things, made a beeline for the periphery. Seemed like as good a place as any to find a new beginning. You'll never really get away from aristocrats, Yang. Hell, I was born noble. Oh yeah, for what it's worth, I'm glad you made that choice. You've brought my mech back from the brink more than once. Way more than once if my memory serves. I still appreciate the kind words, and for what it's worth, I'm happy to be here with this crew. Going career military would have been an enormous mistake. In your position, I probably would have done the same. No. You never really get away from the aristocracy, Yang. Hell, I was born a noble. Yeah, but you're a competent noble. You aren't afraid to get your hands dirty at the end of the day. That is all I really care about. I wonder how many times I watch talented engineers get passed over for promotion so some idiot with a title could advance. Too many to count. Yeah, okay, I would have done the same. Let's talk about something else, and are we all done? Oh, thank you so much, Yang.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Awesome, okay. Yang's backstory. Kinda cool. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna certainly call it here, I think. We do have another mission, don't we? Yeah, this one will be probably tough because it's another assassinate, but should be good for us. So I do hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are new to the channel, you can do the whole subscribe thing, bell notifications, and all of that. There's also a couple of links in the description down below should you wish to take a look at that. But until the next we meet, please do be safe, everyone. Bye!